No.
It's another Drinkalong. Yes. What is going
Welcome
on,
in,
party
legends.
people? Welcome to a Celtic World's Drinkalong. My man Keiser is to my right, and we are ready for takeoff. Keiser, how's it going, man?
Oh, chilling, bro. Just got a sign of sneeze coming on there. Just as you mentioned me, I was like, whoops, someone's talking about the Keiser.
There it is.
Yep.
There it is. Yeah. Well,
Legends.
that's enough to cause anyone a cold. You know what I'm saying?
Legends in the chat. Christoph of the future.
Yes.
See, Danno was already in the chat as well, interacting there. Love it, Danno. Tam Max in there. Let's go,
Usually-
groupie Tiberius Hound.
Usually check in before I got to throw the game on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Sarah in there as well. Welcome in, legends. Thank you for being here.
Sarah, and of course we got to go. What is it going to be? Double digits today, or
Is Dyson bringing both his kids out onto the pitch, mate? Was that the other day?
they're making their debut? You didn't hear about this?
Yeah, well, it's on the video, Danno.
First team debut, baby.
Yeah, for the
Dyson's
under
kids.
fours, Danno. The under fours. I seen them playing.
Fours.
Both of them scored overhead kicks, Danno.
Hey man, you know it's a championship. You know, it's a championship.
So fast.
Time. Yeah, they're little speedsters, man. It's gonna, you know, they're not gonna have to nutmeg the ball. They are the nutmeg.
Oh, they're so cute, Danno. He's got his son and his daughter with him. He's got to hold their hands, mate, because they're so fast they'll run away.
You're right. It's like, yeah.
It's
like having a whip. It's like having a whip it on a leash. It's like, man, don't let go. Yeah.
Let go of the kids, man.
What's everyone sipping on? What are our predictions for the scoreline? What do you think, Keiser?
Morgan's and Coke. I see Celtic winning 6-0. I'm just looking forward to relaxing into this.
Christoph says 4-0. And since he's in the future, he's probably got half of that score at halftime. So Good guess. Good guess. So we got Maida, Yang, Kuhn, McCowan, McGregor, Bernardo, Schlupp, Scales, Murray, Ralston, and Shinsalo. Yes.
Yes. Rhythm is a dancer. Big Schlupp is the answer.
We get a look at the young Finn and the new Loney, shall we say, left back. Guys is going in and out here. Yeah.
I got to turn the mic off, mate, because the dog's walking in the background and Gav sends you death threats of a fucking mouse farts in the background of our stream. So I'm not up for that anymore. And as Patman says, yes, Keiser is active in the Celtic community. I'm actually part of a Celtic world. Whenever we're on the live shows and Gav invites us, me and Danno do the drink along at X-Man's request, of course. X-Man is a boss.
All right.
I'm on the Full Leaf Clover podcast for the post-game reactions, and I have my own show on there on a Tuesday and a Thursday at 11:30 in the morning. So, not exactly everywhere, but everywhere. Big Baz as well. He seems to threaten to get me on every now and again. He says if Celtic win 6-0, we'll get Keiser on like I'm some sort of dog treat. I will roll Keiser off the cupboard.
Right. So, what else happened in the Scottish Cup today? Dundee, Livingston, and St. Johnstone all won today. Mm-hmm. So I guess the Orange Bastards are playing tomorrow. Yeah.
You must have some agent, Karen. Yeah. It's Paul John Dykes is my agent from Axum. He books my gigs. sends me notifications where I have to turn up and stuff like that.
They got a thing going on.
It was amazing to meet Brian from the podcast yesterday, all the way from Bangkok. up in Gracie's in Glasgow. We got a few beers,
Yeah.
some laugh. Great guy, absolutely amazing. Got some of the CSC gear from Bangkok CSC and the Thai Tims, and yeah, superb, mate. Great guy. It's nice to know the people you talk to online are the same when you meet them in reality. They're the same people.
Right. And he's going to join us for the Champions League game. No?
Yeah, he is. He's coming in for the Drinkalong. He's going to be in here in Keiser's kitchen. He's got to get himself a bottle of wine, sit down beside Keiser, and we're going to do a dual stream Drinkalong with Danno.
Beautiful.
Couldn't just went incredibly close there.
I must be way behind here.
1 minute 33. Coons just had a shot, sailed over the top corner.
Yeah. I just saw that too. That was deadly. So what do you guys think? We only got one score prediction from anybody. Oh no, we got Patman 67 saying 6-0 again. Sounds good, baby.
Patman, I'll only really go on my own channel. I built it up really for gaming. I really only go on it when it comes to Celtic. When Danno can't do the drink along, I tend to put it on my own channel. That's just part of because I do the drink along here on a Celtic World with Danno. It's as much Danno's as it is mine. I won't do that on any other podcast. Just this one and my own channel. If Danno can't make it, I won't be bringing that anywhere else. That's unfair. If I try to take content from one channel to another channel, like it belongs to me. That's kind of shit. That'd be a separate drink along. Then Danno would be live and I would be live. That's pointless. I would never do that.
Yeah, and I mean, we're just renting. We're not owning anyways, so.
Yeah, none of us own nothing. This is all Gav's channel.
Yeah.
All proceeds go to Gav. Gav spends it on hookers and cocaine.
And top hats. He's got a tremendous top hat collection. This is just unbelievable. That's like boss fucking hog over there.
He goes to the auctions and he buys like ex-Pope outfits and stuff. As long as the old Pope's wore it, he wears it about the house and things like that. Danno, you know what Gav's like. He's like affluent with his money. He loves to spend it on strange things.
This is my favorite. It's from Pope Innocent the 13th. Yeah, put it on. He's like,
Poopy's like, that's the best way to spend that. That's the best way to spend that money.
Snitch, what's going on, big man?
Welcome, legends.
Yes, the sweet calls have officially arrived. Here we go. So, as expected, Raith looking pretty super organized, low block when we're in possession.
Yeah.
Actually
playing quite well, Danno. See when they had the ball there, I'm just watching it here, they're down in the corner, down the right hand corner, they're actually retaining possession quite well and playing through Celtic's press, which is incredible for a championship side to be attempting things that other Premiership sides don't attempt against us. But good.
True enough.
They seem to be, as you say, as well organised. Definitely camped in, but
it's 1-0.
Playing some good football. Yep.
Barring any
ass in the future.
Barring any
we'll hold for the variasses, right?
Barring the Varin.
Barring the Varin. Well, cheers, Danno, for the future yes that's coming up. Let's go. Boop. I need to get a button that makes the cheers noise. I've only got a punch button, Danno.
The punch button's pretty good though.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
I had a kid going this week. I had like this 6th grade kid I was teaching this week going for like half an hour during class he's like, teacher, what are you drinking? I had like this big tumbler and it was just water, right? And I was like, vodka.
Vodka.
He was just blown away, man.
I'm like half Russian.
Teacher, not really though. I'm like, yeah, I drink vodka all day. Like, what are you talking about?
Every day.
Well, wait.
Guys in my head, a beautiful finish.
Well, wait, do you drive?
You're just seeing it now, Danno.
Do you drive after school? Yeah.
We'll get the goal button, Danno.
He's like, but aren't you kind of drunk if you do that? Yeah. So what? I'm just driving. It's no big deal.
Is this about driving?
This went on for like 30 minutes, man. It was really funny.
Goal, Celtic goal.
And the season of Dyson's life continues. I mean, he is just ripping it up, man.
Yeah, he's in the form of his life. Kuhn just steals the ball away here as well. Danno, I'm seeing him and Maeda, McCowan, they're linking up really well as well. Watched McCowan last game as well, link up incredibly on the other side with Dyson. So McCowan very versatile there on both sides.
Oh man, yeah, we look sharp opening up, man.
Very Trump dance.
Is it me or is McCowan way blonder than when he signed?
Oh! Yeah, Danno. Big Callum McGregor there. What an effort that was. Hits the junction. The top of the post. Where it connects to the bar, Danno.
Oh. Yeah, right at the junction of the bar and the turf bar.
Yeah, the ground stanchion.
the corner of the bars.
Legend. It's right in there.
Dude.
If anything, I Callum McGregor hits it a bit too well. If it was maybe a bit less powerful, it would have been right in the top corner, but excellent effort. 7 minutes
almost,
in, 1-0 up.
It almost just kind of knuckleballed in there at the top corner. Just almost. Couldn't get down enough.
Some of the players, right? Obviously, key to see Schlupp, when he came on the other day, I thought he looks a bit rusty, a bit slow, a bit off the pace, but he did manage to play the ball through and got involved in the play. I'm sure he played the ball through for one of our goals, Danno, Schlupp, after he came on towards the end of the game, so it must have been the 5th or the 6th he played the ball through for. So, like, there's elements to his game that I can see that are going to be good for us, of course, but a little bit more fitness.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't know a ton about him.
Rather than fitness, I would say, Danno, game intensity, shake off the ring rust.
By the way,
I was needing as well.
By the way, Keiser, I gotta give you some credit. It was funny because, like, when I was on the show, you were chatting, and I'm not sure if it was Monty or Red, but they were like, "Oh yeah, Keiser and Danno talking about IQ," and you shot back. You were like, "Whatever, bro. You eat paint." Show about
He sit with his elbows down and he's trying to tell me about IQ. You know what I mean? Guy thought IQ was being Q and didn't try and get a set of drawers. Flat pack. That's what it's all about.
So I was like, "There's my man," and then the next line was, "Danno's IQ is a solid 5." Okay,
solid 5.
A solid 5.
Yeah,
solid 5.
Of course, I'm at least a 4. At least.
Minimum.
Man's trying to tell me. Man done a DNA test and failed it, Danno. That's how silly he is. I'm just joking.
Yeah, no, it's like, but I thought that was a funny line, man.
Yeah, like
whatever, man. You eat paint, crayons or something like that. Yeah, you eat glue. You eat glue. You drink paint. You eat crayons or something.
You eat crayons. That's it. You push crayons up your nose, bro.
Yeah, you snort crayons. Yeah.
Yeah, you snort Crayola. X-Man is the brains behind the entire operation.
Absolutely. That dog is frighteningly smart, actually.
Mm-hmm.
He had a moment. He had a moment today that was just like...
One thing a couple of people have asked me, Danno, right, and I realised that I'd never really asked you was, how did you find Celtic? How did you become a Celtic fan? Because somebody says, how did Danno become a Celtic fan? Being from America and then moving to Korea. How did that happen, Keiser? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not Danno. Like, I don't know.
I mean, like even if you told me, I probably wouldn't really remember.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it comes from a guy who was kind of like, uh, he was from the UK. He grew up around London, but his parents were both from Glasgow. Like
Mm-hmm.
his dad was like 15, 16 in 67. And yeah, while we were roommates after we graduated from school, we met while we were studying at Oxford, um, for like a summer program there. And then yeah, he kind of got me into it, and I saw some like Larson highlights, and I was like, dude, this is fucking amazing. And I just love the support and like love
Mm-hmm.
the team. I mean, I'm Irish American on my father's side, so it
Hell
was all
yeah,
pretty
Danno.
natural. I was raised Irish Catholic, so it was just like
I thought you were going to
this
go
is
into
what it's
the
all
full.
about.
I thought you were going to go into the full. Yeah, I was at Oxford, and I just used to like complete the codes on the board and stuff. You know, I'm just some kind of genius. I
Yeah,
thought you were going to sell it there, Dano,
I
because
was
people
working.
made fun of your IQ. Now
I
they're
was
out there
working
like, fuck,
there. I
Dano
was
went to
working
Oxford.
there legally as a unpaid janitor. You know,
Yeah,
they let me, they let me mow the grass and smoke gear in the shed. You know,
yeah,
so it was like
all the
it was a
time.
pretty sweet deal.
Sweet deal. It's a couple of seances a week. We raised a couple of people. You know, it's a sweet deal.
Yeah. So it was like we were roommates in Chicago after we both graduated
Mm-hmm.
in 2003, and they made the run to Seville, and it was like I was already into it, but it was like we went downtown to like a Celtic bar, watched the final. It was heartbreaking, but it was like, wow, man, this is amazing. I mean, the place was packed out.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's tons of Celtic support in Chicago, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was great. So yeah, like after a little while, I think they had just started a Celtic supporters club in Chicago at this bar on the north side. Um, so yeah, I joined that,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, just been hooked ever since. And I got fucking sick of American sports. Basically, like honestly, I can't take 5 hours, half of it being commercials, man. I can't take it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
so football's a
Very.
perfect fit. Football's a perfect fit, man. I grew up playing basketball too. I mean, the skill sets are very similar. They're both very aerobic sports, but still, you need some brawn and some strength to play them. And yeah, football, soccer has always appealed to me, man.
Mm-hmm.
I never really played it though.
Yeah.
So
It's weird, Dano, because people would say to me, "Oh, how did you find Celtic?" And I was like, "Well, I was born into Celtic. My mother and father are Celtic fans. My entire family are Celtic fans. I was born into it. It's woven into my DNA. The first baby grow my mum put on me was a Celtic baby grow. You know what I mean, Daniel? You name it.
uh, 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 yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean anybody who's like local, who's over in the UK, whatever. I mean, you're just kind of born into the clubs you support. But um, yeah, with my background and everything, and just like I don't know, Celtics fans. Like when I didn't know anything about football, I'd watch Celtic games with my dude, and just be like, these fans are fucking incredible, man. He's like, yeah, man, this is they're
Hell yeah,
insane.
Daniel.
I was like,
We're glad
yeah,
to have you. We're glad you're one of us. One of us. One of us. We're glad, Daniel. We're glad to
yeah.
have you,
So
man.
that's
Legend.
yeah. So that's been yeah. It's been like 23, 24 years now, man. So
Hell yeah.
um, yeah, but I'm glad I'm not watching the NBA anymore. God, oh, it is brutal watching the NBA now. Here's another three. All right, and that's a miss.
Yeah, it
They're
sounded
just chucking
very
threes
indicative of
in.
when people used to like when they would put on like modern NBA, and my thinking like Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman, and that was the height of NBA, Daniel, where it was
Man,
absolutely amazing, right?
it was
And Scottie
unbelievable, man.
Pippen, all those kind of players, right? Even
Dude.
I know about them, and I'm Scottish, Daniel, you know, but I've
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of American friends that I'm in connection with. They would talk about these things, and
yeah.
they're like, yeah, it's like it's went back to like 1926 basketball. It's like it's
Yeah.
horrendous.
Yeah, I was so lucky to see Jordan as many times as I did growing up. Amazing. It was just incredible. Even when they sucked, watching Jordan was just like, holy shit, man. Like it was so intense. But yeah, that's the other thing. I mean, speaking of fans, like I mean, the Bulls before they built the United Center, they played in Old Chicago Stadium, the Madhouse on Madison. It was just this giant barn with like this concrete roof, and it was so fucking loud, man. It was just it's the loudest place I've ever been to a game. It was just intense, like when it was like a full blown, like big time game. It was awesome, man. It's awesome. But yeah, um, yeah, basketball up until like I don't know, 2010 has really been really good. Just I don't know, the last 5 to 10 years, ever since it got analytics and everyone's just chucking up threes now, it's so boring, man. It's so boring. Nobody plays defense. There's no like hard fouls anymore. It's fucking boring, man.
Yeah, boring.
Yeah, I
Took
mean
all
that
the
was
fun out
always
of the
my
game,
game
Danno.
growing up, man. I loved watching basketball. I loved playing basketball. But yeah, now even the college game sucks, man. The college game is because everybody just goes like all the big stars go like freshman year, one and done, go to the NBA, and like it's whack, man. It's whack as fuck.
Yeah, we'll get it done, Danno. We'll get you experiencing paradise on a Champions League night or something. We'll get you booked in to go over here. We'll sort something out, bro.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I've got something I've got to do. I've got this little like 4-parter class that I'm teaching from like late March until late April, but I've got kind of a 2 or 3 week break in the middle, so I got to kind of check
That might be the
Celtic's
time.
schedule. I think I'm going to come out like early April for like a week or two. So got to start that GoFundMe page, yeah.
Exactly. I don't know, but we'll. If you think about right now, Danno, right, it's February. May is when we have the title party when we wrap everything up and it's like trophy day. So
Yeah.
that's usually like that's the end of the season. So April will be you might have missed Champions League by that time,
Oh
but
yeah, I'm sure.
you might get a Sefco game
Well,
because we've got more
when's
of
the
them coming.
Champions League final? I mean, we're obviously going to that.
Yeah, that's in Bayern Munich Stadium, Dano. That's why we're going to play them this round, so as we can
Beautiful.
get an experience of beating them there, make it our
Yeah,
home stadium. So when we
yeah,
go to the final, we know it's our home. We have home field advantage.
yeah. Beautiful.
It's written in the stars, Dano.
But yeah. I think I think I'm gonna make like an early April trip to Glasgow. I hope it's not like a international break or something. I doubt it will be. There's usually it's usually all right that time of year because everybody's wrapping up their domestic seasons and stuff. It's a busy time of year.
Yeah, exactly, Dano. It's worthwhile checking because sometimes there is international breaks. So we've seen this year that how much they messed it up, but they've had to extend the transfer window by a few days into February because of
Yeah,
the games this year, Dano. So
yeah.
schedule for players is hectic, but there'll be something happening, Dano, 100%. You get to hang about with Keiser anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the main attraction. Kaiser. I
That's
mean,
even better. They've
that's
got to
the
see Celtic, Dano.
that's the show, bro. That's the
That's
show.
even better. I'll take you to the dockyards, Dano, and I'll show you where we all used to drink. We'll go and hang around the docks, so it'll be like you're back in Chicago, mate. You'll be like, this place is just like Chicago.
Yeah. It's Southside Docks, man.
Aye, full of,
Hanging out at the end of
bums
Calumet
and
River.
bums and alcoholics, Dano.
X-Man, where is X-Man? He's just chilling. I mean, it's like 3 a.m. It's way
Is it so
past.
late there, Dano? Yeah.
It's
Or
way
early.
past tiny little doggy bedtime.
And the neighbour
Yeah.
starts banging the wall when Dano makes noise, so.
What's with these fucking 5 p.m. kickoffs? I'm sick of this shit. Celtic, come on, man. I don't mind like a midnight kickoff or something like that. We're cool. But come on. Come on. 5:30, give me a fucking break.
Come on.
Come on.
The next one should be. Let's start the Champions League. What will that be? What time will that be for you, Dano?
You know, like
Because it's about, it'll be 8
stupid
pm.
fucking clock. It's gonna be dumb.
Yeah.
It'll be.
Oh.
It's gonna be 8 p.m. Yeah, it's 5 a.m.
Yeah, it's going to be 8 p.m. here, Danno, so it'll be 5 for you. My stream just went down there, mate. I was just refreshing it.
That's fun.
Score stays the same. Seen Jota warming up on the sideline there. Still
Like,
1-0 to Celtic.
I keep thinking watching the game that they're playing some kind of friendly against like a team from India or something, like Rai. It's like RAI. Here comes the team out of the Qatari League.
It's a Royal Azerbaijan Indianapolis. Something, Danno.
Royal Azerbaijan Independiente.
Independiento. Sorted. It means all of a sudden they've all just get better, Danno. I'm now looking at their players and thinking to myself, what, he's worth 8 million? Yeah. Was Dyson kicking people again, Danno?
Was Dyson not offside there? That's pretty great.
Got to speculate, Danno. You got to think about. Brendan Rodgers made wholesale changes for this game. I think Dane Murray is on at the back as well. Where is Naroki? Where is Naroki? We're just never going to get to see him play again. Is he so far out of favour? Did he farm on Brendan's porridge? What happened there?
I really don't get that at all, man. We spent like $4+ million on him, right?
I think he kissed Brendan's wife. He asked her to go to Nando's, but
what did he do? Did he fuck his daughter or something? Like, what is happening here?
He must have done something. Well, Danno, funny you should say that.
Something went down, man. Like,
funny you should say that.
he had some pretty good games, man. I mean, he looked like a perfectly serviceable player that could develop into something. He's got the size, he's got the talent. I don't get what the fuck happened, man.
And me either. I understood.
Did he fuck one of Rodgers' pets or something? I mean,
he might have. He went to the villa, Danno, and he shat in the pool and never cleaned it. He went to Brendan's Spanish villa, shat in the pool. Something's happened.
Just left a big old Polish lager just floating in his pool with like some kind of drunken note, like, play me tomorrow, bro. You play me tomorrow. You play me tomorrow or I shit in pool again. Or something. Brendan's like, yeah, we'll see about that, motherfucker.
Drop the money or the logs don't stop. Put in PayPal.
You get me playtime, bitch.
Hey, I stopped shitting in pocket. Every time Brendan takes his jacket off at training, Big Rocky just goes on, shites in his inside pocket. Boom. Big man.
He posted
suntan lotion.
He posted Rodgers' like spray tan formula on like some kind of group chat with the players or something, and Rodgers, and somehow got back to Rodgers.
It's like 2 parts coffee, 1 part tea bag.
Spray tan, son.
Damn, wait to see this save Sinisalo makes here. I'm not saying it's one for the cameras, but
yeah, nice fucking giveaway by Ralston right there.
Oh, what a save!
Nice.
It was going past and it was going by and everything down.
Yeah, they really broke out there after Ralston just kind of laid a fucking egg in midfield. That was nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. They're going to get chances, Danno, but 24 minutes, they've got a corner. As you said, Ralston laid an egg in midfield. A chocolate egg.
I'm with Patman right here. Never watched a Middle East game or the NMLS. Well, I've watched the MLS a couple times. I went to school in Columbus, Ohio, so I went to a couple crew games. They were fun.
There's no snobbery there, Danno. I would watch them. You know what I mean? If it was, I don't know if it was advertised better, if I knew more about the American sides, if I knew what sides kind of aligned with Celtic's political view and our fans' political views. but I don't want to go in there and start supporting the Vancouver Beavers, and all of a sudden they're all about the subjugation of Palestine. You know what I mean, Danno? And they like to eat baby otters and shit. Like, no, I don't know what these American sides. You need to tell me.
It's
the Talladega Turbo Tongues or something, Dan, I need to support.
Well, I don't know about you and your situation over there in Scotland, but it's just soccer over here and corporate
it's very
money. Okay?
it's geopolitically centred, Danno. I need to know what primary school you went to before I support your football team.
It's just a bunch of whitewashed bullshit. Like I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a lot of politics in the club, but I will say that the fans really had to do a lot to keep the crew in Columbus, where I went to school. They wanted to move out to like San Antonio, I think, something like that. There was a big saga, but like the supporters groups got with some politicians and stuff like that, and it was like a big struggle, but they were able to keep the team in town. So
it was when you were watching it, and it's like, it's the fucking LA Raiders, and it's like, no, they moved to Oakland. And you're like, what's going on here, man?
Dude, honestly, that's the other thing that disgusts me to no end about. Yeah, they just move around, going from city to city, basically fleecing the public for billions of dollars because that's the only thing that they have going in this town. So, woo! And the amount of public money, taxpayer dollars that go into these fucking stadiums is atrocious, man. Absolutely atrocious.
I was actually researching, Danno, about stadium upgrades and stadium builds because, as you know, I was asking for the Fergus McCann statue and on the Celtic Way and things like that. Raise money, build the stadium bigger, and I seen like the stadiums that they're building in America, and they've got them like indoors and stuff. It's as you said, part corporate funded and part public funded, and I was like, what, the actual city's paying money towards building the stadium because they realise how much it's regenerating the entire area and the surrounding of the stadium and stuff as well.
No, it's just free money for the rich, man. It doesn't really do anything. It's big, and if you look at American stadiums, most of them, aside from the old ones that are like Wrigley Field in Chicago or Fenway Park in Boston, they're all just surrounded by acres. I'm talking about tens of thousands of parking spaces. There's nothing around them, man.
The one that they replaced, Danno, was it's somewhere where it's very cold, and they had a domed roof, and it had been collapsing because of the snow every so often. Once every so many years, it would collapse, and the Metrodome Stadium or something, you know what I mean? The Metrodome.
That was it.
Metrodome.
That was in Minneapolis, and
yeah, and they built the brand new one. It's amazing, mate. I was looking at it online, virtual tour of the facilities, what it's like.
Yeah, no, those stadiums are unbelievable, man. But it's just like, it's a disgusting process, man. It's just like so indicative of how far gone America is right now.
I'm trying to read what's going on in chat. I just took a look at the chat and I'm like,
it's Beaver City down there, man.
So do Indians. I'm like, I wonder what that's about. Let's read back. What kind of Indians? Like the baseball team? You know?
Can we start a petition? Forget Fergus McCann, man. Let's start a petition to rename whatever team they have in Vancouver. It doesn't really matter the sport, but the Beavers.
The Vancouver Beavers.
The Vancouver Beavers, man.
I told you, I'm all about beaver.
Oh my god, I love that, man. I absolutely love that. Here come the Beavers.
Rock out with your beaver out.
Get your beaver on tonight. The Chicago
Look
Fire.
at those mighty beavers in the stands. People would watch that, Danno. It's like that beavers. NFL where the ladies play in the underwear. Have you seen that? The underwear NFL.
Oh yeah, or like Foxy Boxing or something like that.
Yeah. We're a fan, Danno. We're a fan.
Man, the Beavers are really running tonight.
Yeah. That is one dirty beaver, Danno. Needs some magic sponge to that dirty, dirty beaver.
I'll tell you what, guys. The Beavers are really, really playing some quick offense tonight. I mean, they're just going for it.
Yeah. Literally frothing beavers all over. They're so keen to get into it. Oh, Daniel, we should start our own imaginary team and we'll commentate on the games that are imaginary. We'll need to do tabletop beaver ball.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Beaver Ball Cup.
Oh, I forgot to turn on my Lucky Magic's Celtic Stars. What am I doing here?
Oh, there we go. The lasers are on. X-Man will be in soon.
The Celtic Galaxy.
He knows it's party time.
Sparkles.
He knows it's a Celtic world when he sees
the
stars.
He's so crashed out tonight, man. It's really funny because, like, right where I sit on my sofa, he just kind of. I mean, it's an old sofa. It's so comfy though, but it's like it's got a divot where I usually sit there. I mean, I've had this sofa for years, right? And he'll like lay in there, and if he's laying in there and I need to move him because I'm gonna like lay down on the sofa, he's just like, I'm starting to walk up, and he's like, he's like,
man, Red in as well. Welcome in, Red.
Don't fucking think you're getting my sofa. Like, don't think you're doing it. You sit over there. Like, okay, move away, 3 kilogram dog. But yeah, it's all pissy, man. Don't touch my stuff.
Yeah.
We need Yang to break his fucking duck here, man. I mean, this is obviously at a crisis point.
Mm-hmm. Yang Danno.
Gotta have it.
I don't think it worries me, Danno, right? See, because I used to watch a lot of the Australian content, especially when Ange was at the club, right? And it was one of the things I says is, do you feel that once the Australian element leaves Celtic, it'll very much so Celtic fans will fall out with love with everything Australian? Do you think the Australian podcasts and that will suffer? And that's obviously why Gav ended up making his own channel and moving away from Celtic Down Under, I think it was he was on in the beginning. So
Gav was on there?
Yeah, Gav was on a Celtic Down Under. And that's how I met Gav, Danno. Jared, the guy who does Celtic Down Under, was actually looking for more contributors to go on the show, and I wasn't on any podcasts at the time. So I mailed and says, hey, I'll come on the show anytime you want. Give me a message. And he didn't, but Gav did and went, hey, I'm going to set my own channel. Want to come do this? I was like, yeah, hell yeah. We'll do a Celtic World. We'll do it on a Celtic World then.
I honestly don't know how Gav found me, man.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I thought you were part of the Down Under podcast or something.
I think he found me on Facebook or something, and like I was posting one of my shows or something like that, and it was when I was doing radio, and I think he just kind of invited me to come on. I was like, okay, yeah, I'd love to. That was it. So yeah, it was me, you, and Steven, and Gav, right, for the first show. Yeah, I have no idea how he found me, man. Honestly, no clue. I never asked him either. I kind of want to figure it out, but every time I'm talking to Gav, it's like I don't know. It always slips my mind.
I'm trying to catch up with the comments in chat, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is Red talking about, mate? Yeah,
the Seville bus, Red. Recorded his week, Tony. I heard he tirade when he thought his live show. Yeah, no idea what this means. Or isn't that his first post? Oh no. Right, troops has been dynamite. It's Saturday 6
bells. Maybe talking to someone in chat, bro. I've not got a clue what that's about, Red.
I
know who Tony Haggerty is. I know who you're talking about there. Yeah, Bernardo is like getting kicked all over the place, Danno, from what I've seen.
He's coming off, man.
Is he down? I think that's the third time he's been down. I was just looking at his match stream. Jump back. Is this?
Probably just a precaution for the.
No, he's went through. He's went through the back of his ankle.
Yeah. So who's coming on for Bernardo then? Or is he just coming on for a sec and then?
Just 1 second, Danno. I need to get a ashtray right.
I thought Tati was already in though, wasn't he? No. Oh, whoa. Raith coming at you.
Was that the change there? Hatati and Bernardo off.
Yeah.
It looks like when the players try to challenge, it's like Bernardo's legs between the player's legs, and he's just slid over onto his ankle, you know what I mean, Danno? It's just directly crumpled it.
Mm-mm.
That wouldn't have hurted me. I'd have took that like a pro.
Like a pro. Like a pro. Well, guys, coming to the end of the second quarter here. What are we thinking here right before halftime, are we?
I seen someone say Sinisalo's got to score if he wants to keep his place in the squad. Because that's the one thing Casper Speichel's not done, bro, is score. Get Sinisalo right up front, diving header. I'm still holding out hope, Dan, as we know.
Nice.
James Forrest, I'm hoping James Forrest makes a recovery, gets back, and he gets a goal this season. And then he's scored in every season. So, like, I feel since I mentioned it, Danno, he's been under a wee bit of a hoodoo. He's been injured and out, you know. But I can't wait. Just put him on the penalties when he gets back.
Keiser would have been asking to get teabagged. Oh, yeah. He always does that. That's basically our post-game chat.
Oh, yeah.
Danno, can you get someone over here to teabag?
All the time.
Need one, man.
That was last night when I met David. As you know, he's from Bangkok, so he had all the lady boys with him. There was tea bags flying everywhere. It was a Tetley party. Hoopy Tiberius Hound is just gutted because he never get invited. He's just gutted, jealous. He's a terrible thing, brother. Next time we'll all hit you with our sacks, right? Don't get jealous and moan. It's always next time, bro.
Yeah.
I was like Rocky Balboa, Danno. When I was all the lady boys came in the pub, I was boxing the speed bags, you know, standing between their legs.
Not Swahili. The clicking noise is Kosa.
Tetley party. You were only allowed to put in the tip, mate. PG tips only.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I studied Swahili in college as my foreign language. Funny story. The guy walks in. He's this guy, amazing professor. I got to know him pretty well. I took a few of my classes with him, and he was like, his name's Lupega Mpade. He was from Malawi, and he's like, "This is Kiswahili 101. You might be looking for the clicking language. That is Zulu or Gosa, and those are both down the hall." Anyways. Like 2 people walked out, man. I was like, the fuck, man?
And I understand, Danno, how people in Western society, right, would think people who communicate with clicks is somehow backwards because we have complex vocabulary. But it turns out when you're hunting in the bush, even whispering, your sound waves carry further and animals can hear you. And clicks and chirps don't carry. So it's a real form of communication when hunting, when your life depends upon hunting. So it's actually highly advanced, highly complex language.
I don't know. I met I actually there was this girl. She was DJing out here. She lived here for like a year in Gwangju. She was from South Africa, and she she spoke the language. She spoke
Just
Polska,
say, Danno, every day's
and
a
it was
school
like,
day on a Celtic world, right? But I don't Google Latin words and then read them out when I already know the meaning. I don't go,
yeah,
hey, do you know the atomic weight of gold? No, you don't, you bunch of idiots. Because I've got it on the other screen, you know what I mean?
yeah. Who is that guy?
Who's
Yeah,
that guy?
there's a lot of like
Who's that?
especially
There's a lot of those guys. There's a lot of
science
those guys out there,
science
Danno.
debunkers, flat earthers, like the whole conspiracy crowd.
Oh, don't start.
They tend to do their
Danno's
podcasts
starting
like
the
that.
flat earthers again.
Nathan Oakley, that's the guy I'm trying to think of.
There will
He
be an
just
under the
digs into
firmament, Dan.
motherfuckers, man. Yeah. And it's like, bro, you're not that sharp. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
Do.
Do 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 do. Need a
There's Big
goal
Des.
before
Big Des is
half time.
110% correct. Why? Oh, why is there 18 people watching and only 12 likes?
Well, we've got 73
Put
on the
more
big
likes on
board
that.
over here, but yeah, not a crazy crowd tonight.
Get more likes in there.
I don't know, man. Only it's like 5:30 kickoff is kind of weird, man. It's not prime time for football. People are
It's
getting
a
ready to go out
Saturday.
and shit.
Yeah, people are getting ready. Well said, Danno. Saturday night. People are getting ready to go out on the lash. There's hair dryers on. There's kids shouting. Dinner's
Yeah,
being made.
yeah, yeah.
It's wild.
People are getting their early evening groove on, man. I mean,
Oh, hell yeah.
people are making dinner. Playing some funk and soul or whatever. While they cook.
Getting their groove on before they go out, Danno. We've got Carly, mate. We've got it sussed. I'll just nip up to space and check and make sure it's still around Earth. You know what I mean, Danno? Yeah, Danno. Definitely still round.
I love that graphic, man. I love that graphic. Hooray!
14
There it
space suit,
is.
Danno.
There it is.
Go! Look at. And I'm doing the VAR check for you up here, Danno. He looks to be onside. We'll just get the angles for the SFA.
Oh.
Goal, Celtic goal. For fuck's sake. There's a for fuck's sake in there. We don't know if that's a real goal or if it's been VAR'd.
Move this man!
Our offsides are a veritable catastrophe.
I'm waiting to
I'm trying to
see
get the laser
how we
right in my
managed to
eye.
be offside when every Raith Rovers player is on the goal line. This is going to be a watch now.
Balderdash.
Yeah. Yep, we fucked it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
The whole team was offside. We had 10 men in front of the ball. How did that even happen?
Oh yeah, Dyson offside, and Hatate. Hatate was miles offside, missed the ball and everything. Actually slide tackled fresh air. Well played, Hatate. Thanks for the comedy, Hatate.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Hatate. It's because Kyogo's gone down. He's sad. Dyson and Hatate are so sad. Because Kyogo's
So Mick,
gone.
are you saying he needs to verbalize it while he's typing yes, just to make it like more, I don't know, effective, or does he need to type it? Oh
Christoph needs to stay on side while typing yes. Come on, Christoph.
Oh, I think we're jailbreaking here, big guy. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You need to be yassing behind the line.
Jailbreak!
He, he's
Jailbreak!
yassed again. He's jailbreaked as a yass. Good tip, Mick.
Go! What a goal, man. That was great.
We've got the horns, we've
Ooh.
got everything.
Oh, yes, my man Yang got the assist, too. Fuck yeah, dog. Nice
Go
play.
on. Oh, Yang was... Well, that was beautiful, Danno. He was
Nice
absolutely at the end of
pass.
his rope, Big Yang. I was like, come on, just lash that into the net and he squares it. He made the right choice
Beautiful.
there. So often Yang makes the wrong choice, Danno.
Yeah.
He made the
Either
right
that,
choice there.
or I was like, if he squares it and kicks it into the stands here, I'm gonna fucking go ballistic.
That's a possibility with Dyson.
Well, no, with Yang, man, or like he just burns it way in front of Maeda, and Maeda can't catch up to it or something. You know,
I just always like, okay, Yang's one of those figures right now at the club that every Celtic fan seems to be happy to say he's not good enough. I just
yeah.
remember like when he was in Korea and trying to win the transfer to Celtic and how he was forcing the move through and stuff. He's still a very young player as well, so like he's a bit numb to writing him off completely, Danno. You know, I still hold out hope that Yang will come good. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. There is that certain type of player that like
There's Big Tony in
every
as well. Welcome in, Tony. Absolute legend.
yeah. What's up, Tony? Dude. 2-0 to the Celts. We are at the half.
Half time, Danno. You're going to
Dyson with
throws up
Dyson
a
with
banner.
Dyson with a first half brace.
Yet again, Danno. Dyson having basically the season of his life here right now. The fact that he's going to be missing the first leg of the Champions League tie, so harsh. Yeah, 2-game ban is harsh as well for the red card. You'd think it would just be the 1-game ban.
But we got Jota, man. We
It's
got
half
Jota.
time pint. Time for a half time pint.
Halftime pint.
I want to take a helicopter to the beer shop and get another beer, Danno.
By the way,
It's just landed.
by the way, did you notice Ian? I think this was before you got in the group chat. It was a couple weeks ago. This just kind of reminded me with the Francais going on the chat board, and it was like they showed this Scottish girl. Her name was Gemma Pell, right? It was like she would have a hard time in France. Je m'appelle.
Yeah.
Quoi?
My
Quoi?
name is.
Yeah. Je m'appelle. Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
It's non-stop, Danno. It'd be non-stop.
Hey, well,
Yeah, Craig, my man, I'll drop you off a bottle. I'll send it down in the sky crane.
Yeah, set it up on the drone.
You just give me the money, bro. You just give me the fucking money. Just make sure you're paying.
All right, well, do your
Twice the
thing.
price.
I'm gonna throw up the screen and play some music, and then
yeah,
we'll come back for the second half, man.
Hell yeah, have fun, legends.
2-0 to the Heaps here at halftime. Enchanté, mes amis. Boom. Gong, 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 gong.
Alrighty then. Le who, the her.
Boop, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. And we're back. And we are back. Hello. Dun, dun, dun. They haven't quite kicked off on my timeline, but I guess in a few you are in front of me. We are back. What's going
not
on?
kicked off here with me yet, Danno.
Keiser's back. Well, if you're not kicked off, then nobody's kicked off. Because that's
right.
That's how it's officially
It's just the way it
tabulated.
is.
It's the way it is, man.
Danno.
The way it fucking is. X-Man's up.
X-Man in.
X-Man was like,
Go.
X-Man's like, I'm getting a halftime snack. He's like, I'm following you into the studio. What's up? What's going on? Yes, Red's back with his flat Earth theories. Ooh.
See what happens, Red. You'd get to the centre of the earth and you'd stop digging down and start digging up.
I love it. Oh snap! We've already got a Hoopy. He's actually a tiny Ewok. It's not really a dog. It's actually a baby Ewok. Anyways, we've got a Yas from the future. So, is it offside? Is it not? Who fucking knows? Nobody knows anymore with football. You're muted, Keiser.
Sorry, I said impressed. I was coughing. Sorry, Danno. I said impressed again with Schlupp. How Schlupp's playing. He's all over the park. He's inverting. He's midfield. He's playing so well.
What a goal from McCowan right there, man.
Oh, just as you already up there, Dan, wanted the goal.
Shit. Yeah. Who was that dude? Is that another assist from Yang?
Yang again with another assist. Let's go. I think he took it personally that Jota matched his assists in that, Dan.
I think that was Yang. Yeah, that was Yang, dude. Boom, 2 assists.
Two assists. Let's go, Yang.
Get him a
beautiful
goal, man.
Beautiful finish as well. Beautiful finish for McCowan.
Awesome finish.
Love it.
Awesome finish, man. Yeah.
Yes, man. Every time I see McCowan score, I think he's dies in my head because of the blonde hair.
Yeah. You'd emerge feet first. Yes. Yes. Globe done. there it is, Red. That's it. Earth destroyed again.
Actually, Red, you'd find by the time you dug so far deep, the incredible pressure, you would not be able to penetrate any further. I think the furthest that we've managed to drill into the planet is about 2 miles, and that's with like a 2 millimeter drill bit because of incredible pressure and force of gravity, as you can imagine, the gravity that sticks you to the surface of the planet.
Let's say
the more you go to the core.
Let's say you could. You better bring a sharp fucking shovel because, like, once you get down to the core, it's like solid iron.
Speedos, some people have speedos.
Plus, that's where Shiva lives, dude. Shiva's down there in the iron core. If you crack that iron core, Shiva's gonna come out. It's fucking serious, man.
Yeah, she's got like 6 arms and a bad attitude.
Yeah, she's like, I mean, she
knows how to throw flip flops, Danno. She's got 6 arms.
Yeah, she's sitting down there. It's basically like a giant operator switchboard from like the 40s or whatever. And
connecting your car.
Yeah.
You're free Sheila.
Yeah.
Please wait.
Yeah. You crack that iron core, man. Shiva comes out of her egg, man. We're all done, dude.
Oh, that's it. We're all done, bro.
That's fucking done.
My man Red on the way down there with his adamantine shovel. Let's go, Red.
Let's go to the center of the earth.
So, like, if it's a disc, Dan, right? Remember I said the planet, right? It is a disc, Dan, right? But it's on its side. See when you put a coin on its side and then you flick one side of it and it spins It makes it look like a globe. Why did flat earthers not just grab that shit, Danno? I made that up in an instant.
I just want to know if it's a disc, what's underneath?
Yeah, what happens if you dig straight down? You fall off the planet into space.
And plus you knock off one of those giant icicles that's hanging from the bottom. Like, that's catastrophe for the universe, man.
Yeah. It's like Beetlejuice, Danno. See when they've got the fucking full town on the table?
Yeah.
The whorehouse pops up. He's like, yeah. Save that for later. In there. Money
Red. I've been sold the biggest of all dumb lies.
It's a giant turtle, Danno, that's underneath us. It's flying through space. It's the turtle. Meet my friend Jonathan. He's a zombie. I like turtles.
Actually, when I'm playing,
it's a giant square sausage, and the full disc just floats on a square sausage.
When I'm playing Civ, that's like my go-to like made up religion. It's some kind of like the Great Turtle or something like that.
Superb, absolutely superb. Pure disc world, mate.
Red, you've literally bought
the color of magic.
You've literally bought the dumbest conspiracy YouTube grift ever, bro. So whatever. Like, you're telling me I'm buying NASA lies. Like, flat Earth is fucking stupid, bro. Like, really dumb.
That's the word for
so whatever. Anyways, let's keep it to something else, man.
Choose your fighter, Danno.
Fucking dumb,
globe
man.
or flat Earth.
Fucking dumb. We're inside a torus field.
It's a cube. It's the tortoise field. It's like that. See that bit in Nemo? He's like, whoa, don't hurl on the shell, dude. That's exactly. It's Crush. That's it. The disc in the firmament stretches over Crush, and he's got a giant tree growing out the centre of his back.
Yeah.
And that's where Odin and Thor and all that lives. Know what I mean, Danno? Just go up there and we'll visit Thor and Odin and all the legends.
Yeah, well, I can't wait until we discover all the lands that are beyond the ice wall, and then the great war of Mega Earth starts with all the ice people trapped by the ice wall.
Witches and all the Billy Goat people and all the bears, all the bear men. Imagine when we get out there, Danno, right? And there's like the bear race, and they're like humanoid bears, and they can talk. And then they hear Rangers fans saying, "What's happening, bears?" And they're like, "You're no bears. You're not allowed to use that word."
they're barely holding back like the hordes of like Nazi refugees from the 40s who started a new nation down there. You know. Or over there, or I mean, they surround us. So I mean, there's a whole literal galaxy past it, past the pond that we live in, the central pod.
But I love Red's last statement. That is immense, mate. That is like 1462. We're in the Vatican City, and Red just stands up and says this.
It's not even 1462. It's like 500 BC, man.
I mean, yes. Fucking Jesus isn't he a glint in God's eye?
They're still farming with sharp sticks and thinking the Earth is a disc. Yeah, right.
It's probably not a ball. Probably.
I do love the ball example though. Like, what can you keep water on a ball? It's like, no, because fucking gravity is pulling the water down to the earth while you're spinning the ball. Like, what are you talking about? That's not how it works.
And then they commit with crazy stuff down.
Then they just tell you gravity doesn't exist. It's like, okay.
They commit with crazy stuff like, well, if space a vacuum, why doesn't it hoover all the water off the globe? You're like, it's not that kind of vacuum, you fucking idiot.
I know. It's just like, what are you talking about, man?
Brilliant.
I know, it's a Hoover. Yeah, it's like,
I need a bong. Yeah, baby.
I wish. Look, I mean,
give me one of them, brother.
That would be way better. Look, if they actually came up with something where it's like the Earth is a disc and a bong, I'm going all in. Okay.
Brian needs an edible.
I'll just say it right now.
And a light. Brian, I will send you the link to the actual light that I have, right, brother? And then you'll know it's the same one. It cost me like $14 or something, my man.
I'm sure you're such a serious mind reading the scientific papers. Yeah.
It was like hella bright, bro.
It's dumb shit, Red.
Hella bright.
Like dumb as fuck.
Makes me look like shit. There's another yes. It's a future yes. Ooh. Christoph, check the VAR.
Can we get a VAR check? we need a
Christoph's picture there. Look at him, bro. He's Vartanian. It's like D'Artagnan, but of VAR. Check the Vartanian. It's all for one and one for all when Christoph's in there. Cheers anyway, Danno.
I gotta go get some water.
We've not got a button for it.
Oh! Yang!
Yang gang! Let's go! Let's go to Yang gang! Everybody who said anything about Yang, take it fucking back right now. Take it back. He's here to stay. We love him.
Great goal, man. Awesome goal. Fabulous. What a pass. Man.
Well, let's go, Yang.
Was that
what
a goal, right? Dude, that was amazing.
Yeah. Look, Yang just looking at the crowd. Look, I'm just looking at the crowd like that.
Mick. Yeah. Told you Yang was a player.
Told you Yang was a player. I never thought there's a player like him in all the disc, bro. In all the disc.
He's having a game now, man. He's got a goal and 2 assists. He's on
side as well, Danno. Excellent finish as well. What an excellent finish. He doesn't even let it does. I was about to say, I don't think he lets the ball land. I think he catches it on the volley, but he does let it bounce. Excellent finish. With a calf. Man.
It's awesome. That was really good. What was that? Brian's on 55 minutes. He's way behind, man. Because we're not too behind.
I'm on 56 and a half right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just behind.
Yeah, I'm like 45 seconds ahead of you.
Yang going for player of the year. Yang player of the month. Yang gang, let's go. Yang throwing the Gota down to Jota. He's throwing the Gota.
What's the young center back? His name. He made the debut in the Champions League against Villa. What's his name? Murray. Dude, he's a unit, huh?
Murray.
That kid
I mean, he's a house, man. And that's what I see when I seen him, Danno, when I seen him running and stuff. I was like, right, this guy's huge. He's great in the air. He's a powerful runner as well. Thanks.
Dude, Red, go to some flat earth board where, like, more than just
don't let it annoy you. It's funny, mate. Red's funny. I think he's just having fun. Red's a smart guy. Red's a smart fella. Not a fart smeller.
Still watching the Dundee
He's
game.
A smart fella.
Murray's a skinny wee right.
Square goal. Hope he's taking on a square goal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. I was like,
he's actually built like Conan the Barbarian. He's just sitting on a table now with his legs crossed, Danno, and people are like, Hoopy, what is best in life? He's like, Murray is skinny little prick. To crush your enemy. You know that, Danno? He's crush your enemy. Hear the lamentation of their women. He's utterly stacked, bro. In the house, utterly stacked. I'll show you.
Who does?
Boom. Let's go. Murray's tiny. I'd boot his head in. He looks like a fucking welterweight to me. Easily smash his head in. Easy. Look how low my boobs are, Danno.
I know. What moves?
No, see them, Danno, look. They keep getting lower. They get lower.
The moves. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger.
I thought you were singing I got the moves like Keiser. I was like, that's the best shit I've ever heard in my life. Ooh, 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 he's got the moves like Keiser. Danno, there's a contract in this for you somewhere. I'm taking you on tour, Danno.
Yeah.
Taking you to the top, my man. Legends in chat, thank you all for being here, right? As we always say, we'll find the punch button first. If you're new in the stream, please make sure you're smashing the like, and please make sure you're smashing subscribe. And please make sure you're doing all that and then sharing the content. I will send X-Man after you. X-Man's got a wee black suit and a revolver. Hitman, he's a hitman. Hitman, X-Man.
X-Man's just sitting in my lap, like staring at me. I'm like,
I can't even throw the comments up. I want to throw Red's comment up. I can't read it at the side there, Danno. Throw it up. Throw Red up. Get Red on screen. He's a valued member of this community.
Tesla is the ultimate scientist we've ever had.
Yes, correct. I believe that. I think so as well.
Years. You sure, man?
No Tesla, no Wi-Fi. No Tesla, no X-ray. No Tesla, no digital radio. No Tesla, no fucking electric cars. I believe when Tesla died, the American CIA went in and emptied his vault with all these inventions in it, right? And then the Americans used them. They gave them to a plant who is an intelligent guy, but he's not an inventor. His name is Elon Musk. And the cheek of Elon Musk, he even called his company Tesla. You know what I mean, Danno? Absolute cheek of the guy. Just raising billions for the American government. Putting satellites all round. Putting satellites all round the disc. Motherfucker.
I'm just sitting there being like, what's up with you, man?
Yes. Tesla laid waste to Einstein's theory of relativity. Does anybody know what the theory of relativity is?
I mean, it's basically a more advanced theory of gravity versus what Newton developed.
It's just because time and space is relative, Danno. So someone says to Albert Einstein, if I'm on a train and the train's travelling at the speed of light and no one can go faster than the speed of light, how can I run from the back of the train to the front of the train? It's because of relativity, because you are travelling at the same momentum. So, and E equals mc squared is energy equals mass converted squared. So basically the formula for burning coal. You need to burn the square of the mass to produce the amount of energy. And that's for Keiser, who's a council estate boy. And it's all wrong. I'm just sound confident saying it. Yes, Danno.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not like a physics guy either. But
yeah, I'm a physics guy, Danno. It's all correct. I'm just making it up.
That's basically what I got out of it.
I love basically science and stuff, Danno, right? I enjoy it, like supercision and quantum computing and how all that's working right now. There's also there's an experiment you can check online, Trips. Anybody who's out there who's interested, right? If you go online and just check the double slit experiment, that shit's gonna blow your fucking mind. That shit is gonna blow your mind.
Oh, the light experiment. Yeah.
With particles of light, Danno. They take light, right, Legends, and they beam it through two slits, and it produces a pattern on the wall. So you either get an interference pattern or a wave pattern. It's only ever.
Who's the first guy? Who's the guy that first did that?
It was only done in the 1980s, Danno. It wasn't done that long ago. because what they did was they fired the particles through, and they expected to see one pattern, but they didn't. They seen another, so they put a monitor on it to check what was happening. And as soon as they turned the monitor on, the picture on the screen changed. So it's as if the particles knew they were being watched and turned back into waves. So like, it's a very good. The Y files down.
This was like a big inspiration, I think, for quantum and the development of that whole thing, right? I mean, quantum theory, quantum computers, that type of stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Same as a human brain, Danno. One half of the human brain is a digital computer, zeros and ones logic, and the other half is a quantum computer. But neither of it's made the way we think a computer is a biocomputer. That's why humans have consciousness and other animals don't.
Yeah, I even think I don't know when that first experiment was done. I think the 80s is a little late for it though. But yeah, like that is I mean, even when you tell people about it nowadays, the results of that experiment, it's amazing, man.
This is great. 15 degrees per hour, the ether moves. It actually moves at the rate Keiser's toenails grow. I've got an ingrown toenail. Sorry, too much information.
Ether. Oh, that was a terrible through ball. Hey.
Look what X-Man just gave me. He gave me a dirty look.
Well, he's like trying to get away now.
He's picked him up and looked at me at the camera and he just went. He's paused. Get out, ran about you guys.
I know, he was in front of the screen before, and he's like, yeah, I'm fucking off. Like right when that started, he's just like, come on.
I'm going to need to go on. I'm going to need to go on after this game, and the boys are going to be like, "Oh, how do you feel about the game?" And I'm going to be like, "Well, the firmament moves 15 degrees." You know what I mean? I don't know anything about the Raith game. What?
Right.
Outstanding. You guys are legends. Chatting here is legendary.
So that was it for our half-assed science breakdown.
That's not true. It's what's not true, mate. Only fucking 80% of my lies are truths. Like, who am I, Danno? You know, who am I to tell anyone what's what? See, if you want to believe it's a disc, go and knock your fucking self out with that shit. You don't need to force it on other people. If you want to believe Sheba's in that iron core at the centre of the planet, hell yeah! You know what I mean? Hell yeah! If you want to believe in hollow earth theory, where our sun actually has a twin companion that's a brown dwarf and it's trapped inside our planet, and there's an entire race of people living on the inside. If you want to believe that shit, hell yeah, you fucking believe that shit.
Yeah, that's what I subscribe to.
Yeah, who am I to tell anyone what's true and what's not true? You know what I mean, Danno?
Look, I just want some kind of elfin race somewhere on the planet I exist on. That's all there is to it. So that's my only qualifier for a scientific theory. You know, and flat Earth just doesn't give that to me. So so in my mind, it's bollocks. Fuck that.
Yeah, they don't tick all the Danno boxes.
Are they?
Like, nope. Are they dragons?
There's no elves or dragons. Fuck off.
Aliens don't have arses or fannies, I think. The only way to scare them away is to run a bit with your bottles at your ankles. Bro, they've got interstellar channel that they travel light years to visit our planet, and they go into the wilderness, pick up Cletus with one teeth and gang probe his bumhole. You know what I mean? Come on. Does that seem intelligent to you? What are they finding in Cletus's ass?
They did? They disappeared when we started. That sucks. See, this is one of the many reasons God doesn't talk to us anymore. Along with the sales associate at the shoe store I was at today, who wasn't helping me.
I don't know, Danno. Have you seen Nicholas Kuhn's ears? He looks like the Count from Sesame Street, bro. The Fae are still living. You seen the way he runs? He's like Legolas in Lord of the Rings. No one can tackle him. Fucking hell, man.
All I
Jota's
want,
fairy fae.
freaking elves,
Jota fairy fae.
friggin' lasers, and friggin' dragons. Okay.
When we score, it's Jota fairy fae. Jota fairy Shire. Celtic need to sign a fucking player called Baggins.
Oh man, yeah, just
Bilbo.
just do it.
Do it.
He has to be from New Zealand though.
Yeah.
You know, actually,
Bilbo Baggins.
I was down in New Zealand for about 5 weeks. This was like 2010-ish, and it was like late 2009, and they actually had a Hobbit protest in Wellington, man, because they were taking the Lord of the Rings franchise like out of like the next one. I think they were filming part 3 or whatever, or we're gonna start filming it, and they were taking it out of New Zealand. So it was like a big,
Sexy.
it was a
I need a
big,
haircut, Brian.
it was a big Lord of the Rings like dress up protest, man. Absolutely amazing, beautiful, man.
Brian's in. Brian's in the chat. I'll send you that link, Brian. I'll make sure I remember, right?
I've got a turtle head poking out.
Dildo Baggins. Jeez, oh.
Dildo Biggins.
Biggins. I thought it was Baggins.
Volk me, that vape worked. Oh, I wish we had the good stuff vapes over here, but this is unfortunately just the tobacco substitute.
Danno's got the good stuff. He's got the good bit.
I wish it was.
Oh,
I'll tell you what. Marijuana being legalized in Illinois when I was back home in Wisconsin with like my folks and my family and stuff, it was just like a 20-minute drive into Illinois. Oh, those stores are awesome, man. Really, really amazing.
That's Schlup coming off and the Rocky coming on. Well, there we go. That puts end to the rumours that Naroki has been shitting in Brendan's inside jacket pocket, or farting in his Gucci bag, or he's getting on.
Something happened. They were at a party. Someone threw a pizza slice. Someone got punched. I don't know what happened, but something went down.
Something went down, bro. It was a Diddy party. It was a Diddy party.
Right, you coming up?
Here comes X-Man.
He's forgiven you. What's up, bro? You wanted to get off, and now you want to get back on.
Danno, he's looking at you weird. He's like, man, you on the vape. You're on the vape, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, what's up with this vape, man? You're not sharing?
Yeah, he's watching something in the room, I think, Danno. He's watching something. TV. He's maybe watching the ball on the phone.
He just wants to go to bed, man. It's 4 a.m. He's just like, why are you still up? What the fuck?
Dad's a night owl now. Dad's a lady of the night.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Head scratches. The paws can't get up there. The humans are for that. Oh, it's very good. Oh, it's very good. Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, where are you all watching from? As you know, like, Keiser's in Ibrox, Danno's in Korea. I see other people saying it's 3 a.m. where they are, so where are you watching from?
Yeah, we had somebody on from Japan last week, man. We had a couple people checking in from some weird places, man. It was good.
Brian's on a cider. Cider is. I'm trying to watch the time.
On
like
this great square map we call home, which has no elves. So fuck that.
Yeah. Got it, Danno.
It's heartbreaking, man. We got Angelo
I'm
and
just going to keep my
Perth.
mouth shut, Danno. There are some other races Not the elven race, but you know.
That's all I want in my theory, man. I'm not listening to any of this other bullshit. I'm not listening to the Globers. I'm not listening to anybody.
Yeah,
It is
get rid
all
of them.
it is all about fucking elves and fucking underground stuff. I don't know what you got to do, but make it happen. Okay, that's all there is to it.
Let's make elves happen. Dan will be happy. That's
Fucking
it. He'll
elves,
be delighted.
friggin' sharks with friggin' lasers,
I'm
dragons,
all for it, Dan. Dragons. Yeah,
sea
hell yeah.
monsters.
Hell yeah.
This is what I want.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
They all exist, Danno. You just can't see them because you're seeing a different spectrum of light. There's a yes. See, Christoph sees the future.
Yes. Yes.
Right, get it checked, Vartanian.
That is our prognosticator of prognosticators right there.
Get it checked. It's in the VAR team. Christoph's checking it. It's an actual goal. Did Christoph keep his cell on side while he was typing yes? Let's find out. Was it Maeda? Nice. I'm a bit behind you, Danno, so you'll see it first.
It wasn't Maeda. Oh, it was Maeda. Who was on the assist? I thought Maeda was on the assist. I need to buy like a TV to put up on the wall here. Because watching on the phone, this isn't doing it for me. On this elfless fucking planet we live on.
Elf on the shelf, Danno. You've got Elf on the shelf.
Dude, but Cowan, man, what a move he made. What a move to create that space and get the assist. That was incredible, man.
Nice touch. Yeah, beautiful goal.
First touch, think it downfield. That was brilliant, man.
I just need one more, Danno, and my prediction for the score line is correct. It's 6-0. I don't win anything for it, I reckon, but... Alright, Craig, mate, you get him to... Peyote. Get that peyote, grow it in your back garden.
Yeah, I just need
shaman license. You got a shaman license, Danno.
Well, I need a planet with elves. Okay, that's the first. That's item one. Item two is I need to put a flat screen along the wall in here, rather than watch it on the TV. And just kind of link it up with like a Google Chromecast or something.
I've got it's like a pole panel that clamps to the table and you hang all the trees on it. The TVs.
Brilliant.
It's Batman now.
Team's just coming out.
Team's just coming out for the third quarter.
Third quarter's underway. Here we go in the second half. The Bears up 7-0.
On the Beavers.
Beavers.
It's just all over the Beaver. Come on.
Keiser, that's your next AI graphic design project, the Vancouver Beavers, and designing like a sports logo for like a professional team. That's obviously what you need to do with your work.
Right? I was actually wondering why I get banned from Twitter, right? And I can't get back on it. They keep saying I need to reset my password, but it's to an old email address that I no longer have access to, so I can't reset the password. And the only thing I remember doing is see that French team, Brest, that are in the Champions League. I sent them a picture of the three-titted woman from Total Recall and says, if this is your club badge.
Yeah. Did it do it? Did it make it?
I don't know, Danno, but I get banned from Twitter right after that. Come on, man. You gotta have the three-titted woman.
You need to use AI to make that badge. And the Vancouver Beavers, obviously. This is our next move.
Soaking wet Wednesdays with the Vancouver Beavers. The back doors are locked in the stadium, but on the front door there's a tongue scanner. Gotta lick your way in, Danno. You gotta lick your way in. Welcome to the Beaver Dome.
Yeah.
Needs done, Danno. Needs done.
Yeah, Hoopy. There's a lot of ways to obviously connect to a flat screen. I just got to get one. I actually don't even have a TV. I have a projector out in my living room. So I got a second sofa rather than a.
I'm going to get a new phone, Danno. So I've got my eyes out. I don't like iPhones, so I usually get an Android. Prefer them.
Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, I had an iPhone back in the day. Like it was like an iPhone 3 or 5 maybe, and I think it was a 3. And every time I needed like some kind of service or something like that, it was a ripoff, man. So I just moved over to Samsung. When I came back to Korea, I got like a Galaxy Note, and I've been on that ever since. Yeah.
I've got the Sony Xperia, Danno. I've been getting the Sony Xperia for a while, but the one I've got right now, which to me seems to be just fine, you know, Danno. But when I go on YouTube, it says YouTube doesn't work and I can no longer update it. There's no longer a version of it for this mobile. When you see it do it, mate, so it's like time to get a new mobile.
You gotta go through like the YouTube website.
Does that shit? Yeah, it just locks it. Sends me online. Like, you can look at it in your browser. Fuck you. You actually loaded YouTube up in the background and then put that picture over the top of it. You know what I mean, Danno? Absolute pain in the ass, man. It's like, no, I can't do that.
Angelo, I love the Note 9 too, man. I had one of those back a while ago. I mean, I'm on the Note 20 now, and I think I'm 4 models behind by now. But the notes are solid, man. They're great.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Too much hentai on the phone, Danno. That's what's wrong.
Well, I can't watch hentai. I have to watch manhwa here.
Yeah. Thanks for teaching me a new word, Danno, to search for.
Manhwa.
Hoopy is off. Hoopy just closed his browser, opened that incognito browser and searched that, Danno. Incognito. Because Mama checks his search history. Mama checks his search history.
How are the fold phones, Angelo? What are those? I just don't trust folding my phone, man. Like, whatever. I had a Razor back in the day. It wasn't that great. And I'm like, I know it's obviously totally different, but how are they? Are they all right? I don't know. Wondering.
I remember I had the phone from the first fucking Matrix movie, and you pressed button at the side and it popped down to answer it. I thought it was cool as shit, man. It was a piece of shit, man.
Was that a what was
Motorola Razor or something? I think it was.
Yeah. I had a Razor too, but it was just like a fold out. Hey, Red. No, I can't. Because I'm watching Celtic right now. I'm not in a fucking physics class, so no, man. Not doing it.
I'll do it, right? I'll do it right
didn't even read the whole thing.
Yeah.
But hey, Red, can you explain why they saw 24-hour sun for like 3 days down in Antarctica, and like flat earthers and globe earthers were down there and filmed the whole thing? I'm sure that was fake though, right?
Yeah, that final experiment. Green screen, Danno, like that.
Green screen. It's all just green screen and LEDs, right?
Yeah. They built one of those huge domes, Danno, like in LA. You know, they built one of those in Antarctica. It was only like $6 billion, and just to fake that experiment.
Right.
It's the same place they actually.
$6 billion is a
moon
drop in
landings.
the bucket for NASA. Yeah.
It's the same place they filmed the moon landings, Danno, and they're gonna fake Mars landings.
Hey, Red, could you explain how like half of a disc would be illuminated at all times, like with little variations here and there, seasonal? You can't do it, man. It doesn't work. It doesn't happen. They staged it, of course. Of course, they staged it. Red, Red. When you do this kind of stuff, when you just selectively interpret things that like really happened in reality, that's called pseudoscience, big man. That is pseudoscience. The sun is 32 miles wide and local. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just check, right?
Yeah.
Definitely
Angelo,
not
man,
down.
yo,
Definitely not down.
Angelo, man, I would love to go to Antarctica and work for like a year. Like that would be a great break from teaching, man. That would be awesome.
Okay.
Like I've been honestly thinking about doing that. Like looking into anything down there. That'd be fascinating to do for like 6 months or a year or something. I'll bet you it pays pretty well too. That'd be amazing. I was down in New Zealand actually talking to this guy, and we're kind of outside of this restaurant. It's like spring in New Zealand, and so it was like it was kind of warm. It was nice, and this guy had just come back from Antarctica, and he ever since he told me this, I've been like wanting to do it at some point. It's been on my bucket list. So you go there, and depending on what, like at whatever science installation or whatever country's territory you're like working at, if you're actually down there, they all have post offices, right? So you can get an Antarctica stamp. I mean, it's obviously not official or whatever, but you can get an Antarctica stamp in your passport. Like that's like bucket list for me, man. Like, oh my God. Yeah. I would fucking love to have that, man. Like, honestly, amazing. But yeah, I mean, it must be weird. 24-hour dark, 24-hour sun. Like, it must be so extreme, man. Yeah. But yeah, Antarctica, man. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Angelo, you hear anything, let me know. Seriously.
Start Googling. Start Googling for
I would
application
fucking
forms.
love to do that, man. Like, that would be fucking awesome. Oof. Dude, I'm so glad Yang got a goal, man. Shit. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I would worry about if I was going down there, man. 24-hour dark, 24-hour sun. I've never really had to deal with that. I've never lived in like extreme, latitudes north or south. I'd say New Zealand is about as far as I've gone south. And north, man, Scotland's about as far north as it's been, man. Oh, no. I was up in the Arctic. No, I was in Finland. Yeah, we were up in the Arctic. But that compared to Chicago seemed pretty serene, to be honest. I was like, yeah, it's cold here, but it's not so windy. Like, this is kind of nice.
Pluto is a cartoon character.
Exactly.
Uranus is sexy. Sheesh.
What was amazing was it was still like it was like mid-March or something. There was still 90 centimeters of snow on the ground, bro. Like,
Danno's government's Korean. They let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Go whatever the fuck he wants. Just put his shoes on and go.
Yes, I know all the penguins that are armed to the teeth. Yeah, they're stopping you. Can't do it. But yeah, I'd like to. It'd be cool to get a job down there.
I'm on the 88th minute, Danno. Where are you at? Well, 89th.
89-30. Yeah, 89-32.
Still waiting on this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the 24-hour sun and 24-hour dark would bother me, man. Especially if it was weeks or months at a time. Like, that'd be a lot.
Yeah. I've
Because you
seen
just,
the.
you just get disoriented by it. Like, you'd be totally dependent on your alarm clocks and stuff. Like, I wouldn't really know when to sleep either. Like it'd be weird, man. Mars bar, Milky Way, galaxy, star bar. Coincidence?
It was Bounty be connected. Bounty. See, see what I done there? Huh?
George says build a statue for Maeda. Never seen a harder working Celtic player than that. Dude, Maeda is a star. 5-0. That's it.
Well played, Celtic. Got the job done. Now all eyes to this Champions League tie, Danno. All eyes on this Champions League tie. Beginning of the game, Raith
home
were
for the
pretty
first
solid
leg,
defensive,
baby. Home for the
but we
first
just took them
leg.
apart.
Yeah. Just did what we had to do, man. Good warm up.
Yep.
Good warm up for everything right before Red moves on to chemtrails. So I think we're gonna call it a day there. It'll be good.
Yes, please, Danno. Yes, please, Danno.
Big up to everyone in the chat.
Hell yeah,
Red,
legends. Thank you all
George,
for
we
being
love
here.
you guys. We love all you guys. Craig, Cabbage, thanks for checking in.
It's Pat Man
Everybody.
declaring his intentions. I'll be the first man on Uranus. Let's go,
And
Pat Man.
and big up to our correspondent, as always, in the future,
Yes.
Christophe. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup,
Mick,
Christophe.
everybody's in the chat. We'll be here with Dave from the Bangkok CSC for the Champions League fixture on Wednesday, Tuesday.
Yes, Wednesday, Danno.
Yeah.
Wednesday,
So,
Celtic Park.
it'll be Thursday for
8
me.
PM.
It's going to be 5 a.m. and we're going to get it on.
Let's go, legends. Thank you all for being here.
And
Remember,
he's still going to be,
come
and
back.
he's still going to be licking my paws, man. Anyways, say bye, Eggs, man.
Hail, hail.
Hail, guys. Big love.
Hail. That's it. Bye. Big loves. That's yeah, big loves. Just me, Danno. Just leave it me, Danno. It's just, Danno's just ran away and just left me. How you doing? It's a solo stream.
Yeah, classic, huh?